So as the Divine Mother comes through me, she will actually be directing messages and energy and healing actually to you all. But there will be certain messages that come through for specific people. And I've got you all on view up here. And obviously, and I am going to just share the names of those people that are also included in this collective soul healing for tonight, specifically on life purpose. So welcome to those people who I've never met before. Welcome to those people I've met before and know really well. It's so lovely to be really hosting this specific event on 12/12, and it was something that just came through very strongly to do an event on this particular day, and I know why now. Today when I was, I usually book things and then find out the reason for that, and usually later on. And if you think back to the year 2012, you would have remembered those people that were involved in your own spiritual development and healing at that time. There was a big portal that was open and a big change. Remember, it was like the change of the earth, the change of the world on the 12/12 and then the 21st of the 12th in 2012. And what that meant at that time, there was an opening and a beginning of the regridding of the planet. So what we were doing then is it was interesting at the time, because I'm thinking, oh, you know, I thought we've got the higher consciousness and this big awakening happening now, and here we are 10 years later. It's actually the anniversary of that particular portal coming 10 years later, and what that represents is the brand new beginning. So what we've been working with in our own individual karmic patterns and completions, and the evolution of our own awareness, of our own higher consciousness, has actually been unlocked around that 12/12 more consciously, when those light codes and the increase of the light hit the planet. And we've been slowly awakening more and more to actually who you are in the I am. And when I say I am, what that means is each letter of the alphabet carries a certain frequency. And the I am is the frequency of God, or God consciousness, or universal consciousness, or source, creator, creation, whatever you call that one energy that we are. So the awareness of your I am and bringing in that new consciousness started actually around 2010. I remember that's when I started doing the workshops, bringing in the new consciousness, and the work with Hawaii started in 2010. And that's what we've all been working with in our own way, depending on wherever we're at within our journey. And tonight, and the energy of today, it actually happened last night. I don't know, how did everybody sleep last night? Did anybody have like some big awakenings last night or insight?
Didn't sleep very well.
You didn't sleep very well?
No, didn't.
Anyone else?
Not until I did go to sleep.
Everyone else was.
Yeah, I was in that very sort of spacey sleep again that I get sometimes, like I've drunk coffee, but I haven't. So I just kept going back into, you know, I'm the reflection of God and speaking to God. It was very peaceful actually for me in that wakefulness. It wasn't a restless sleep. It was a peaceful, I just went with it thinking this feels lovely, but I've liked to go to sleep, but it was that sort of peaceful, nice feeling.
Yeah, beautiful. Anyone else? No? That portal actually opened in the middle of the night. That's why I asked that question. I was woken up in the middle of the night with this huge light, actually, in my third eye, and lots of messages. I'm like, oh, right, we've started for today, which is really quite exciting. So that portal actually opened up during the night, and what that basically means is that we are in an accelerated time between now and the 21st, so next Wednesday, of an increased of assistance for you to move quite quickly through a lot of karmic stuff and jump over. It's not really jumping over, it's actually an accelerated, it really is going through, because you've still got to see the learning into the purpose, into your I am presence and that purpose for yourself. And that's going to continue to unfold until March. So we're in a certain time frame between now and leading up to the solstice in March of this realigning. So with us all coming here together today, and those that will be watching the replay, what's happening for you all is, and specifically with this channel that you've all showed up for, is that you're actually aligning your frequency more and more, your heart matrix, to that one matrix of your I am. And that's where there's the awakening of your higher purpose and what it is that you're wanting. But while that's happening, there would have been a karmic cycle that's been very highlighted this year, that you've been working with all your life, that's coming to an end. And you have the opportunity for it to come to an end before the end of this year. But for that to happen, things will be elevated on that shadow side, because we have to see what it is, the learning of that particular karmic cycle, so that we can overcome it, and the energy of that doesn't drag through into next year. Is that making sense to a lot of people for where you're at in your life? Yeah. So I would be very surprised if you haven't had a particular theme in one area of your life that has been really in your face, and to the point where you're getting pushed to actually release it once and for all. And that's what usually happens, when we are moving through a pattern and of a cycle, because this pattern has actually been with us karmically through this lifetime, but actually not only really this lifetime, this has been a karmic pattern that we've brought through from generations. So it is quite a strong pattern that we're moving through. So before we move forward, I just want you to take a moment and just have a little think, if you've got some paper there, or you can in your mind, is have a little think about what is the particular issue, for yourself that you are over, you've done it, you've hashed it, you've rehashed it, you're over hashing it, and you're ready to leave it behind, but it's still hanging on. So I'm going to give you some time to actually reflect on that. And if anybody does need to ask any questions at this time for clarity, you're more than welcome. Just unmute yourself and ask any questions. Because what we're going to be doing tonight is actually releasing those. It's those karmic patterns that are actually preventing you from living out your full potential. And it'll be a main theme in your life. And I'd suggest that you have a think about the main, with that theme, what the story is around the theme. So there'll be a particular story that keeps you hooked in. I can give you an example of something for me, if that helps. For me, I've been looking at not taking on, you know, the pain, any pain of my family, and carrying the responsibility for that. So in that because it's a toxic cycle that doesn't help anybody. So, you know, not buying into the obligation or the expectation of family, and it also accepting, you know, any relationship that's left the family coming back in, and because you're family, accepting that you can still have forgiveness, you can still have an incredible amount of love in your heart, and be clear with that, but still have that boundary in place and not allow that the continuation of that relationship unless it changes. That's just an idea. I'm just waiting for someone else to come in. So the reason that we're highlighting that this evening for this particular channel, this particular 1212 channel, is because that 1212 actually represents the doorway and the access to the 12-dimensional, or the 12 dimensions of consciousness. A dimension is just a consciousness. It's just we're evolving more and more to remember who we are as love. So more of those old patterns and you know, cycles from that old way of being are going away. So the 1212 is that opportunity to actually align with where you're at with that 12th dimension, which is where we're going to be going with the channel tonight. And depending on that soul evolution, you'll be able to actually access that if that's in your best interest for the divine highest good. Because sometimes obviously we receive that light, but it would be like going into the sun. You don't want to be you know, driving into the sun, you'll fry before you get there. So this particular doorway, there's this opportunity, and I'll be taking you through a guided meditation in the channel to actually align with the learning of that particular theme. Now, as you were writing down that theme for yourselves, did you get any clarity already of what it is, what the hook is that you're working with? What's that story that keeps repeating? So for me, it was like, you know, there's that old saying, blood's thicker than water, you know, and you have that obligation or the expectation because it's family. It's like, well, no. You know, that's, if that's not in alignment with the way that you live now, well, then you don't have to have those relationships unless they're met with respect. So there's a call that's happening now that to unlock your higher expanded awareness around this and to have an expanded perspective actually of who you are. And I will take you through that in the channel tonight. Sonia, where are you? Have you come in? I can't see you. Here you are. Yay. Hi, beautiful. Can you hear me okay? I am presuming that you can hear me okay. So just to let you know, Sonia, what we're doing is we're just looking at a pattern or a theme that you've been moving through this year. Oh, excellent. Thanks for the thumbs up. We've just been reflecting on a theme and a pattern that you've been predominantly working with this year, which is actually a theme that you've been working on for your whole lifetime. So that end of that cycle. And the doorway that we have today, being present, I was just wanting you to be really aware of that, what that is. And as I take you through the channeled meditation and then the messages that come through, whatever happens tonight, because as you know, that will all be divinely ordered for you all, that opportunity to really release it. But there would be thought forms and thoughts around what you've been struggling with, because everybody struggles with something. That's, what we're freeing ourselves from, to be release that opportunity to bring insight, particularly with those higher dimensions and that increased consciousness to awaken that I am, whatever it is that's holding you from really living your full potential. And isn't that beautiful? We've been given this gift of this life to really be done with this pattern. And that's why there's so much suffering, obviously, on the planet. There's a lot of people struggling right now, a lot. And that's because it's time, we're getting this opportunity to actually have a look at things from a different perspective and free ourselves from the old paradigm of thought that keeps us trapped in suffering. While you do that, I'm just going to, I've got my cryon bowl tonight. These cryon bowls, this has come to Hawaii. It's done a lot of grid work in Broome and Hawaii and around the world. Aligning your energies of the crown, that doorway to your connection to your soul. Okay, are there any questions before we get going into the meditation and the channel? Rowan, can you relax like fully? Yep. Yep, beautiful. Okay. So just making yourself comfortable, knowing what it is that cycle that's coming to completion. And I'm going to take you through, we're going to do a prayer, a collective prayer together tonight. And then we will go through, I'll take you through some breath work to help you relax your body and to receive that healing, and a guided meditation. And then, just whatever comes with the sound and the song, and any messages that come through after that. So it's a little different actually than the way I normally do it, but this is the way it's coming tonight. So it's like everything's changed today, which is always a good thing, isn't it? That change and those new beginnings. So just getting comfortable, your spine is straight. If anyone has got their candle, I've lit a beautiful candle. And to those beautiful souls that are also a part of this, I want to make that known, that for the ones that are actually receiving this healing as well, to Laura and Dana and Miranda later on with this healing. As part of this beautiful healing circle. So you can put your hands together in the prayer position if you wish. If you don't wish, that's okay. And for those of you who have, an aversion to the word God, I relate it to like grand order design. So you could use creator, you could use creation, universe, source, infinite spirit, whatever word it is that you have for that one love that we're actually all birthed from. I can feel the presence of Mother Mary coming in now. So just closing your eyes. And with your eyes closed and facing inward and upward towards the third eye. And you can either repeat this after me or not. Divine Father, Divine Mother, friend, beloved God, to the Ascended Masters and Holy Gurus, to all the beings of divine light and love that wish to assist with this healing and channeled messages, opening and clearing the doorway, opening ourselves to the infinite possibilities of our I Am, our soul purpose. Our soul purpose to know ourselves and to evolve as the creator and creation actually in motion. And this portal tonight, this 1212 portal, it's open to all of those higher conscious dimensions that actually birthed this physical reality of ourselves and the earth and everything that lives in this particular universe. And we give thanks for the healing and the messages. And open our hearts in gratitude to receive the assistance of divine unconditional love from the Divine Mother, your soul, your higher soul, your higher self. We invite an invitation for your higher self to come forward and be with you in this journey, and just to sit a little bit more anchored in the body. That our vision is clear to see the truth. And that we respond to the truth with love and compassion and kindness in our hearts. That is the evolution. The evolution of your consciousness is to let go of the fight. Trust that when you let go, that you can move forward and live a life of greater freedom, not bound by the old karmic debts and ties that are still grasping through your mind. Whatever area of your life, whether it's your career or your business, your family, your relationships in life, and may I suggest that's the cycle of completion you're looking at now, being a year of relationships. As you release those relationships that are no longer serving you, and forgive yourselves for holding on to the pain, the anger, and turning on yourself as you forgive yourself. You free yourself from others. You can be strong now in the truth, in a loving way, in a way that's kind to yourself. And finally let go once and for all of the cycle of struggle, keeping you in a place of non-belief, disbelief in yourself. The old paradigm was set up this way, but I am here to encourage you to believe in yourself. Know that the blueprint in your heart, your soul, your divine design is perfect. It's brilliant. And connecting with that and believing in that is your freedom. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling your heart. And breathing out, I want you to breathe out a sigh, like, I want you just to let go of all the effort. It's like the last drag's still hanging on. It's like, really? And just sigh it out. Just go, I'm letting go. If that's your heart's desire, your true heart's desire, it's your choice. And just keep breathing through if any emotion comes up. just allowing the breath to release the holding of that thought, that pattern. When your mind wants to attach to it again, just sigh it out like And placing one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. And start to feel that connection of the hand on the belly. Start to get a sense of your energy coming back into your body, away from the mind, and reconnecting again with the heart. Noticing the warmth of the hands on your body. And also noticing the rising and the falling of the torso with the breath. Breathing in a little deeper now, a little fuller. And when you exhale, just exhaling as slow as you can. Sinking deeper and deeper into the body. Feeling that connection of the breath and the body, and noticing if there's any part of the torso that feels tight or restricted with the breath. And bringing your intention with the breath to that part of your body. Expanding and contracting, releasing and letting go. Take a really, really deep breath in. I want you to really notice your breath. And just inhaling really slowly. And exhaling really slowly. And just allowing yourself this time to be with whatever is for you in truth, in awareness, in love, and in compassion for yourself. And taking a moment just to acknowledge all of what you've been through. And acknowledge your commitment to let go now of those stories of the past that keep you in that loop of suffering, that loop of what's not true. Letting go of that fight or flight, and inviting in instead love and compassion and kindness for the self, really inviting that higher part of you to be with you. Bringing your attention and awareness away from what it is you're letting go of and to what it is that you are inviting in. We're going to go on a bit of a journey now into beautiful, beautiful forest. And as you're walking through the forest, you can see the sunlight coming through the tops of the trees. And you notice a log. It's blocking the path. I invite you to step over that log. And as you look at the log, you discover there's a key. It's the key to what's blocking your path. Pick up the key and keep walking into the forest. You feel nurtured and safe. And you know you're heading towards discovering anything that's unconscious in the subconscious that's been blocking you from living your full potential. As you walk a little further along your path, you see this beautiful castle. It's so beautiful. It's a little bit like the Disney castle. And you open the door and step inside. And notice there's a door and a stairway that's going into this room that's full of crystals, where the subconscious mind is holding a belief there that you no longer need. And that belief may be whatever it is that's keeping you stuck in that old paradigm. So as you walk along down those stairs, you notice it's lined with crystals. And those crystals, each one of them, have a particular colour. And they're healing you. As you walk into the subconscious mind. You can feel the frequency of the healing and you're feeling comfortable and safe. And as you reach the bottom of the stairs, you notice a two-way mirror. And you walk up to the two-way mirror, and there may be someone or something or even a part of yourself you can see reflected, the part of you that you're ready to let go of. And it may be a part of the mind that, or a thought that's kept you from truly living your purpose. We're going to recognize that thought. And then notice a beautiful healing table of crystals that we go and lay on. Allowing the crystals to heal that pattern, to release the pull of the pattern, to undo the hook of the pattern. You may see this being released or dissolving, and you'll know when it's done because you'll feel a sense of relief, like you can just relax. Going further and further into that relaxation. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, but just be. Oyana Kianaki Ulyanaki Ulyanaki Ulyana Ulyanaki Ulyana Kianaki Ulyana Kianaki Ulyana Kiana Puna Punaki Kiana Kana Kiana Parahum Kirau, Kiranau, Kirau, Kirapanaki, Kianaum Karau, Kiranapuna, Karapaki, Parakanaki, Paranakau, Ki, Kiana, Pulyana, Kirapakina, Pulyana, Kirapakia, Kirapahum, Kirapakira, Kiapara, Olyahum, Kianahum, Kianahum, Kiapahum, Kirapahum, Kirapakia, Parahakiyahum, Kirapakanahum, Kirapahum, Kirapaki, Pirakahum, Kirapaki, Om, Kirapaki, Parakahum, Karapaki, Purahum, Karapaki, Pakanum, Kirapaki, Pahum. Ulyanahum Kanahum Iyahum Ki Ulyanahum Kiyahum Ulyanaha Kiyahum Ulyanahum 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 Open your heart to receive the gift of your divine heart, so pure, so open, and so protected and safe in the innocence of love, as the guardian of your higher self, the Divine Mother in you holds that child within, guards the innocence of your heart. Imagine a beautiful white light, diamond light, growing inside of your chest. It's the purest, radiant diamond light you've ever seen. And allow that light to spill into every single cell of your body, awakening, clearing, cleansing, reminding, and bringing in that light, that wisdom, the wisdom you hold in your connection to the Divine Mother and the Divine Father within you. You are whole. You are already healed. Remember, you are loved like no other love. Remember, whole, one, infinite spirit. You are. You always have been the most beautiful child. Born from creation herself. The very essence and intelligence of all life is held within each one of your cells. Remember. Remember the power of your love. Do not seek it from outside. Seek it from within you, within your connection to the one infinite being of divine light and love. The Divine Mother gives you strength within you to hold steadfast to the truth in a loving and kind, compassionate way for yourself and others. To move forward with ease and grace. Every time you fall into a slumber, you need just have something to remind you. Placing your hand on your heart, writing the word I love you in the mirror or in your purse every time you open it. In your car when you drive, I love you. I love you. I love you. Remember you are never on your own. And as you release those relationships that no longer serve you, those paths, those jobs that no longer serve you, know that as you stand at the threshold of the new beginning, your new chapter is already being lived. The chapter of your awakening, the chapter of your freedom, the chapter of your happiness, your healing, and you're aligning your heart each time you remember, I love you, I love you, I love you. You are loved more than you could ever know. Life may have shown you the opposite and said it was love. Acknowledge the truth and let it go. Do not hang on anymore. It is beneath your sovereignty, your majesty. It is beneath your divinity. And it holds no truth, no bearing as you witness what is false with an open heart, blessing the past and aligning to your future. There is nowhere to go but here in this moment. And in this moment, everything is yours. Fill yourself with the infinite love of your own divinity, your very own divinity. Imagine a beautiful golden light filling the crown chakra, entering the cells of your body and activating that part of the brain that's been sleeping, that part of the brain in the pineal gland that connects you to your God self, to the infinite source in which you were created from and through. The sound of light enters now. Breathe in that beautiful peace. Breathe deeply in the light that you are. Accept your gifting. Accept your beauty. Accept your heart. Accept your love. Accept your forgiveness. Accept your compassion. Accept yourself here, now. Accept your body, your beautiful body. It houses your infinite majesty. Breathing in a little deeper now. A little fuller. And just really acknowledging your spirit in your breath, connecting to your body and the base of your spine. Back into the room, connected to the earth. And just repeating after me in your mind or out loud. I call back all those scattered parts of me through all time, space, reality for my divine highest good to come back to me, washed, cleansed and cleared. Now, any part of me that I've left with another, any part of me that's given my power away to another, I call that back now. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the emotion. I am the soul. I am the higher soul. I am connected to God. I am one with God. I am one with all. I am that I am. To the Divine Father, the Divine Mother, friend, beloved God, to the Ascended Masters and Archangels, to all the holy, holy Gurus and beings of divine light and love that have assisted us this evening with this healing, helping us to remember who we are, our purpose, and our worthiness. respect we have for ourselves. Thank you, God. Thank you. Any negative cords that are blocking my path are to be cut and released now, never to return to me again. In the name of I am that I am. It is so. Amen. So it is. Just starting to wriggle the body, the hands, the feet, opening the eyes with a new awareness, and just stretching the body whichever way you need to stretch the body. Thanking your beautiful self for showing up for yourself and this opportunity, this incredible opportunity to remember and to receive the gifts that were delivered to you this evening. So I'd suggest, if you can, drink at least half a litre to a litre of water this evening. And if you have some really gentle music, you might like to just put on some beautiful, happy, gentle music and just move your body and just really feeling the energy of your spirit in your body and that joy of your heart and the light that you bring to the world just by being you. You don't have to do anything or say anything. You just being here is everything. And I just wanted to just quickly say another prayer actually for humanity at this moment in time, with love and gratitude in my heart, in our hearts. We just send that beautiful love and gratitude to our beautiful earth and all she provides us with each day, holding us in this grace on this beautiful planet, to the trees, the sun, the wind, the earth, the seas, the animals, the mammals, the insects, every single living creature and thing on this earth is filled with creation. We are born through our beautiful earth, and thank you to our beautiful mother for holding us and nurturing us and having compassion and love for us as we are all finding our way back to love, back to her embrace. We say a special prayer to all those that are suffering this evening, that they find peace in their mind, peace in their hearts, that they are fed and nourished, and loved. And we send our healing prayers those in need, prayers of hope and faith, freedom and love. Amen. And I thank you all so much for being a part of this special evening this evening. It's incredibly powerful time. And on the 21st, I will be holding another event just like this, obviously, for the 21st energies to complete this, because as you go through this next 8 days, 7-8 days, it's very important for you to be very present with anything that comes up for you, and remember what you've done tonight is incredibly powerful. And what I am going to do is I'm going to load this video up onto YouTube privately, and I'm going to share with you all this link. In case you want to do it again, you won't need to do it again before. Yeah. Oh, my battery's just gone on the mic. So you won't need to do it again, but just in case you wanted to, that's that private link. But you're in initiation in this time. So, and you've cleared a lot. So just know that if you do have any dreams that come up, know that you're sorting through things. You are welcome to share. I should really do another little private group if I can, if everyone's on my Facebook, or if you want to ask me any questions that may come up. Such an important time of letting go. I have opened my healing space again. I'm so happy to be offering my private healings here and online, of course, with the Heart Matrix. So that's, yeah, that's, it just lights my heart to be doing a one-on-one healing again. It'll just be for a short time during this time, but it just feels right for me to open up to that again. And yes, so the event details are on Facebook for the 21st if you wanted to join that live again. Again, if you can't make it, I will be doing the link. Now on that 21st, we've got the solstice, and it's also 2 days leading into that super new moon, where we're setting things up which will continue into the new year. I just got it really clearly. This is a very pivotal time, like really pivotal time in completing this cycle once and for all up until March. So I'm offering the 21st, and then I will be doing like a 2-hour, I think it's either going to be a 2-hour or 3-hour workshop online on the 30th of December, just for those people who want to knock a few things off before the end of the year. I'm just opening it up to group healing and it'll be a group workshop during the day. I'm going to do it probably 2 till 4 or 1:30 till 4:30 or something. 2 or 3 hours just to, probably 2 hours, I think, online. Just to do that healing before the end of the year. Yes. So thank you all again so much. I hope that you're feeling that beautiful love and peace. I just feel incredible. I'll stop recording now.